last year. That place was as loud as I've ever heard it.
And that's it. That makes me want to see playoff games here again. That makes me want conference finals and MLS Cups here again.
And that's the great thing about this club. 4 trophies in 6 years, and they want more. And the fans want more. The way they show up for this team, they love this city.
Look, the atmosphere is the fans. They bring the rowdy. They are the blue hell. They don't want glory days. They want glory now.
What's going on, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here today on ESGNet. FIFA 19, and this is the Sporting Kansas City Manager Career Mode here. This is episode 11, as we are back here, and today we have a huge episode here. So this one's going to be a bit lengthy because we got some things we need to cover here. We got the so huge that we're actually, this episode actually bleed into the Cauldron, and that'll be an episode here by itself, and that won't be out here in about another day or two. So we'll go ahead and get into this one. Today we're going to talk about the transfer window here just a bit, because we are getting close to the month of July, and we are looking for a few players here to help us out here for our team as we want to build our team in some certain areas here. Some of the things we're looking in the transfer window right now are some backs here. We got looking for a left back, a right back, and a center back, and not to mention we're looking for 2 strikers. So we're going to be looking at our youth academy. We're going to try to see if we can bring some of those guys up. Also, we are going to try to look overseas. I know there's some pretty good British players that we've been looking at, both in for our youth academy and within the transfer window there, and there's some names that we're looking at right now. I'm not going to get into too much of that here, but we will, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think we do show some of that here in today's episode. But we're also going to get into some action here, as we're going to be taking on Montreal, or Impact Montreal, also Toronto, so a bit of a north of the border type of trip here. And then also we'll have a Western Conference game against Real Salt Lake. So big episode here today. Just take a look at the current table right now, and there you see Columbus right now with 34 points now in the East. Philadelphia, New York Red Bulls right behind them in the top 2 and 3. New York NYCFC at 27 points there in 4th place, and then Atlanta with 25, and of course Montreal Impact right there at 25 points, tied right now with Atlanta, but they're in the number 6 hole. So those are your top 16s if we would end the season here. But of course we got plenty more soccer to play, as like I said, we're finishing up the month of June, going to the first week or so in July. And of course we're at the top of the table here in the West. There you see round out the top 5 or top 6 there, Houston and Seattle. Of course we'll love to play Seattle there again, as they did a good number on us there earlier in the season. So Montreal Impact, we're gonna play, I believe we are gonna play that one here. I think all 3 games we're gonna actually get into. We're gonna check those 3 games out. And like I said, transfer window here, I'm still trying to figure out how to sign the right guys, because on my dummy league my dummy team that I've been using, kind of just testing the waters, kind of just, you know, making sure I'm doing kind of some of the right things. I kind of screwed up on some of those issues there, and so I'm trying to look up and see how to negotiate, because negotiation is really important in this game. Just like any other sports game you play, you want to make the right negotiations. You don't want to upset insult of a team or a player that you're trying to pick up there. Of course, we do have some players that we need to re-sign here for ourselves. As you see, they're the best defensive team right now, only giving up 5 goals for the season here. Sporting Kansas City there with the top there. So defensively, we're doing great here. Like I said, I want to get some younger guys in there. Plus, too, looking at some other teams there, there's some younger guys there we could fit into our mold here, as we are going to be looking at some other moves here. I will say that there are actually a couple teams are looking at some of our players and want to move them, but most of them are British or some of the Premier League teams that want to pick up some of those players, and we'll talk more about that later on here in the episode, because there is someone that will be probably it's a convincing deal, but we'll get to that here later on at some point here in the video. But let's go ahead, let's get to about the 4th minute into the game, and we'll see here Sporting Kansas City here making the attack here. See Gorso there hitting that one. That one goes in there with a nice header. That is Nemo as he gets that one in there, and Kansas City leads this one 1-0 here in Montreal, as the Montreal fans have been having a pretty tough season here. But KC, of course, doing a great job here in our first year. And like I said, I've been picking up more and more things in this game, especially how to do headers here, especially doing the training in the game here. I'm hoping by the time we get to FIFA 20, I think I said this in a live stream that I had just a couple of days ago, we'll probably end up doing a Premier League series, live stream series maybe even, with a couple teams. I have a couple teams in mind. I think in the one I did on the other day for a live stream, I believe it was West Ham, and I've they've kind of been sticking on to me. As we see another goal here in the 12th minute there, that is going to be in there. And again, this one, Kansas City now leads this one 2-0, as this time it is Johnny Russell gets this one in there for a nice goal. And that one was actually really good there, as like I said, I've been doing a great job here trying to get sets here, get guys open, and just getting guys, find those open guys there, set them up and just knock them in, just like that one there, which was just a great shot there. I seen Russell going across there. I'm like, oh, okay, I have him there. Just got a little bump, and then just move that ball up and move him in, and then just knock it in there. And that's exactly what we did in that one there. So Johnny Russell picks up that one here in the 12th minute. He has 3 goals right now here in MLS this season. As we'll go ahead and go to now the 32nd minute here. We'll see another chance here for Kansas City here, trying to go for this one there, but that is not going to be good, as this time Montreal picking up what we're doing here. And so we're going to have to set up now for a looks like a corner kick here. And KC, I've been really working on this. This is the most latest thing I've been trying to work on here in this game. Working with the training stuff they have on here with the corner kicks, and just trying to do headers here. And you see there, that one gets away there. We can't get that one there, but we do get the ball back here. We're going to try to set something up again here. Russell there gets to Gutierrez. Gutierrez back to Russell. Russell goes up the middle there, and that one goes in there. And I believe that is another goal there. Yeah, they're going to say it's a goal. I always thought it was offsides there, but they went ahead and Nemo gets his 2nd goal in the game here. 3-0 here in Montreal, as again Kansas City doing a great job here. And there you see just a great setup there up the middle there, and getting the goalie out of place there, and yeah, having him fall on his butt there. Nice job, as KC now leads this one 3-0, and that is number 9 now for Nemo here this season. So go to the 38th minute here now. We'll see what Kansas City can do. Nice kick there, trying to get this one in. Johnny goes in there, and Nemo, I should say, not Johnny. Nemo just hits this one over the bar there. Thought I had that one, but nope, that one's not any good there for us. Now we'll go to the 45th minute here. Again, Kansas City going in here. Gorso goes in there, hits off it, and then it's offsides on Johnny Russell there. And I kind of figured that was going to be the case here when I seen that, and then I really showed the replay. I'm like, yeah, that was definitely offsides. They wouldn't, even when we got that goal there, they would have told us no. Gutierrez now here trying to go after one of this, and this is going to be look like a penalty kick here free kick, I should say, for Gutierrez. As this is another thing that I've been really trying to do my best here to really try to pick up and learn here. I'm still having a little trouble with the trying to angle it just right and knock it in. You'll see the me just horribly just not do so well here on these free kicks here, as we'll see. Just trying to make sure we got the right angle we want, and then just there I just gave it too much there. That one goes over the net, and that was no good there. So that takes us into halftime as we lead this one 3-0. Of course, that means we're going to bring in some of our younger players here to get them some experience and get them a chance to play here. As you see, Nemo, he just needs one more for the hat trick, and we'll try to see if we can get him to get that here. Go to the 53rd minute here for Sporting Kansas City. As we'll see there, no, my goodness. Now this is actually the half, or this second half here, the beginning of the second half here. The Impact was just doing a great job attacking us, and we were just falling back for whatever reason here. But you see here, try to go for that one, and nope, can't get that one in there. Good defense there from Impact Montreal. Just playing some good defense here. They don't want to. They're already down by 3 here, and of course, like I said, they've been a pretty good job attacking us there, especially what we've seen there earlier. So now we get a corner kick here, and we're gonna try to see if we can knock this one in there as a header. Nope, that one cannot do anything there. We do keep the ball here, and we're gonna try to see if we can set up something. Espinoza here finds the open man there, and that's Gorso, as they say no, he's offsides there. And I kind of had a feeling that was another one there. Again, another chance here for us to do something here. Open guy right there, but yeah, offsides. So that one is not going to be a goal here for us. Now Johnny Russell here is trying to set this one up here. Ooh, just set that one, or kick that one just a little too soon there for the man. I believe that was Nemo trying to come up there to help out. But we'll see here now. Find another man open here. Kicking that one in there. And a good deflection there from the goalie there for Montreal. As you take a look here and see, just look at that, just a great job there. I thought we could angle it a little high there to try to knock it in, but he does a great job there. They're blocking that one. So now it's gonna be a corner kick here for us after that block there, and we'll see what Gutierrez can do here. As Gutierrez has been kind of taking over here in the corner kicks here as of late. I believe we end up having Graham take some time off here in the game. As we'll see here, we see an offsides here, and it's going to be on Gutierrez. And I could have sworn he should have been. I don't understand why they had him offsides or not him on the field there after he kicked it. But yeah, so we'll see here. We'll try to get this one set up here, and you see Nemo here trying to get around, trying to find an open man, trying to get that one in there, get the deflection there. And then Espinoza finds another open man here, another deflection there. Nice job there. As now we are starting to be the aggressors here in this side, at least this last part of the second half, and they're doing a great job here, just keeping the game where it's at. As we'll go now to the corner kick here, we'll see a defensive situation here. We're going to bring in some young guys here to help us out and get, like I said, get them some playing time as we are up by 3 goals here. It'd be nice if we can get a clean sheet here today and get a guy here to help us out here. But we'll see Russell there gets the ball there from Gorso. Gorso's here going up the middle there. That one goes over the pole, and that is going to be missed there by no other than Nemo, as he should have had that one there, but just put a little too much on that one. 83rd minute now. We'll see here, Montreal now attacking again here, and they were just doing a good job here. And this one, off. That one should have. If he would have took his time, he would have easily had that because they had that right side wide open, but he ends up missing it there, and Tim wouldn't be able to get it. But that is how that one's going to end, as Sporting Kansas City wins this one here. Clean sheet here. Win this one in a shutout here, 3-0. Nice job there, fellas, as we continue bringing home 3 points there for our team, and we are looking good here. Of course, we got some younger guys getting some playing time here because we're going to need those guys here, as we have a bit of a scheduling conflict here coming up, if I can spit that out. And that conflict is going to be because we got games that are going to be within a couple of days each other. So we're going to have to do some heavy rotation coming up here in the month of July, and especially in August. I think we even have it I think we got like maybe two games within a day apart from each other or stuff like that. So again, we're going to do some heavy rotation. We're trying to get those guys some early opportunities here to get some playing time here, and just kind of get them acclimated to. Like I said, we got Graham Zusi, who did not play in this game here today, and he's going to be back here in the next game. Take a look here. We're going to get ready for this Real Salt Lake game, and we'll see here. We got a press conference here. We're going to talk to the press here, and we got some decisions here that we're going to make. Are we going to talk about a particular player? We're going to talk about one of our guys. We're going to talk about the manager, or we're just going to talk about just anybody. And we go ahead and we're going to praise our team, because you know what? Their team's been doing great, and they've been playing very, very well, and they need to be talked about amongst the press here. So now we're going to take a look at Youth Academy here. Got some players here from England. Connor Cooper there, another one of the young guys there that we are looking at here. And I think eventually we are going to end up adding him to the Youth Academy. But I think he's one of the young men that's 15 years of age, so he's not just yet ready to play on the pro team just yet. We got another year, and then he can be kind of promoted up and get a chance to play. So he's going to be our Youth Academy here. And then there you see Lindsay here. Before this game, I actually went ahead and put him in that game there in Montreal, as he was taking over that spot there for Graham, because Graham needed some time off. And so we decided, Graham's been doing a great job here in the last couple of games. Let's just go ahead and give Zusi some time off. So we go ahead and that was perfect for us to put Lindsay in there, getting him some playing time there. He probably will be the next guy after, because Graham, he's in that upper, it's 33, 32 years of age right there. And of course, talking about Graham, we got a team that's looking at him, and it's one of the Premier League teams, and they want to try to buy him. They want to buy him and bring him over. And of course, Graham, he's that 32 years of age. This will be a great opportunity for him to be part of a team over in England. He's getting close to his end of his career. And I said at the beginning of this series, if we find if we got a guy here that wants to go overseas to play in the Premier League or wherever, and that he wants to do that before he retires, I'm not going to hesitate and say no. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. The problem is I accidentally hit the wrong button, and I did not. Was meant to negotiate with the club. Instead, I think I hit reject or something like that, and I was like. And then there was nothing I could do because I've already saved it, and I was like, oh crap, I'm like, so I'm hoping that another team will offer him, because I meant to renegotiate, and that I don't know what I was thinking, but we'll see. Sporting Kansas City at 40 points now here on the board there. Real Salt Lake 29 points there, so this is a big game for Real Salt Lake when we face them here coming up. A game they'll want to need and have. Then you see Toronto there. We'll get ready to play them too. 23 points there for them. They're in 7th place there. There's just 2 points away from getting into that top 6 there. And so we're going to go worry about Real Salt Lake first here. Like I said, Real Salt Lake would need a huge win here. They need a W indeed to keep themselves alive and keep going. Of course, why not do it against the top team right now and overall for MLSL, and of course in the Western Conference. So we're going to make some changes here. Like I said, we're going to put Zusi back in there. And then of course we're going to move our back. We're going to kind of play around with some of those. I'm going to try some different formations of guys in the lineup there. And also in the reserves. So like I said, we're going to kind of mess around here and just see what we can do in certain games here. So Lindsay is going to be a reserve there. We're going to put him there, and we're going to go ahead and put our other guy there, which I cannot pronounce his name, so I apologize. But the young man that's been playing there since one of our Sanchez, I think it was, he's out right now. He's going to be out for another 5 weeks or so because of his injury. So he's gonna be one of our guys, younger guys, gonna be playing that position. There you see, yeah, Nemo there, 4 goals in the last 3 games. There, he has been on fire. And like I said, you know, he's not our excellent striker, but he does play a striker position. His backup position is a striker. He's more of a left winger than he is a striker. But hey, we'll take it as it is. I think next season we'll probably, if he's around, we'll keep it. We'll probably move him as our permanent striker. But we are going to be looking for strikers in the what do you call the transfer window here. And I do have a couple of strikers that I'm looking at right now that play currently in the MLS, and there are some in the Premier League that I've seen. There was one I really want, but when I seen how much he was wanting and how much his contract that we would have to pick up, I tried to negotiate it, and I'm glad it showed on here because it was just, I was like, there's no way I'm not paying that. So yeah, we decided not to do that. And so if we do look for any Premier League players, it's gonna be some of the players that we can build with. The guy, I can't remember what his name is. He's not a high-profile name, I do know that, but he's somewhat decent. He's like a 72, 73 overall. He just had a big contract that I could not see myself picking up there. And you know, I want to build something that if you know somebody would be around for a couple years, because to me he was a guy that would be a person that we wouldn't be able to keep around for too long, asking way too much money. So we'll go ahead and see there. We couldn't get that first shot there, that first attempt to get into the net. As we see Gorso here trying to get this one. He's getting double teamed here, and Nemo here trying to get around here and gets this guy. Finds it, and nope, they cannot get that one either, as Johnny Russell just completely puts too much on that one there. And that's been another problem here. I mean, the last game we did a great job there. This one I just kept putting too much power behind the kicks there, and I just need to kind of just take it and just hit the button softly and just but I got huge freaking sausage hands or sausage fingers here. It just does not work out in my favor too much here. So we'll see a corner kick here for Sporting Kansas City, and then doing a good job here, moving the ball around here. That's one thing I've been doing a good job here. My friends, like, you know, you got to learn how to dribble better and take your time. You can't, got to set things up. You got to wait for guys to cut over and stuff like that. And there you see Johnny Russell does exactly what I was just talking about there. Take it, you know, just find an open guy there, wait till he comes across, get those cross kicks, and just launch it in there, and then just let that guy take it in there. Just take a look there, doing a great job there. I just seen him coming across there. He comes in, just knocks it right in there. And like I said, that's been really just my bread and butter for this series so far here. And I'm just, like I said, more and more I keep practicing and learning the game and learning some of the techniques and stuff like that. And especially my buddy Joe, who's just by far one of the people I know personally, I know that plays this on religiously. Just been been a great help with this series so far here, teaching me how to do certain different things and stuff like that. And of course, just seeing some stuff on video on YouTube and stuff like that, what other people are doing and stuff like that, and just doing the training sessions, you know, over and over again. It's been very helpful for me, and just making me become a better FIFA player. I'm not saying I'm going to be, you know, playing the tournaments or anything like that, because that's one thing I just don't do. Not my thing. But we'll see there. Oh, almost a good kick there. Here as we're in the 40th minute here, and that one actually deflects off the pole. As we'll see, yeah, almost had a shot there. Try to squeeze it in there. I think they should have set it up a little bit more better, because Johnny was coming off the top there. We could have not had a nice header or something. But we'll see a corner kick here, and this one, well, it's going to get kicked out of there, as Real Salt Lake does a great job there blocking this one out. Just getting close to halftime here. We'll see a great shot there from Real Salt Lake, as Tim right there, and breaks that one up there. Nice job there from him, as that one just gets almost launched in there, and but we saved that one. Great job there from Tim, as Timmy does his what he does best out there as a goalkeeper. As we see here, Johnny Russell, 2 attempts, 1 goal here so far in this game here with Real Salt Lake, as we go into the half here, leading this one 1-0. So now we just got to play some good defense and just be on the attacking side here. Just be more aggressive and just do what we can as we take a look here. And oh, that one just off there, as that one's just a little too much there from the Real Salt Lake player there, as he just rifles this one in there, but just too high. And that is going to be it for this one, as Sporting Kansas City walks out of here with a one goal lead, and they win this one 1-0. I will say Real Salt Lake, like I said, you don't see too much of it, but for quite some time there, they were really aggressive, and I was getting kind of nervous there. I was like, oh no, we can't end this one in a tie. You know, I mean, we both get 1 point apiece, but it's just like, no, this is not been doing so well here. We don't want to get a draw here because we've been on fire here as of late. But yeah, Real Salt Lake just barely gets. We just barely win this one. I will say that much. We barely win this one, but do a good job there, putting a little scare to us. 11 shots there compared to their 4. 3 were on target for us, 2 were on target for them. 58% of possession there to their 42. Tackling, pretty good, really good tackling there from Real Salt Lake. Did a great job there. Like I said, very aggressive with us in the first half. Kind of backed off towards the latter of the first half, going to the second half, and then they ramped it up again towards the end there, but just not enough to get the win. Corner kicks, 2 apiece there, and offsides. That's our biggest problem right there. We have so many good setups there. That's one thing I've been trying to avoid, but you know, it happens. Getting offsides, because when we do have that open shot there, 9 chances out of 10, it's like, okay, I got an open shot here, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, I got the goal, and then it's like, nope, it was not good. It was no good because it was offside. So I gotta be patient for that kind of stuff there when I'm setting stuff up. Just patience is very key. I've learned in playing this game so far here. Take a look here. We got some other more British players here we're looking at for the Youth Academy. Andrew came back here with some news of some youth players here. One of them I kind of like, and I've seen some of his numbers there. It's the Mason Brown there. He's another young guy there. His potential is between 70 and 94, and his overall is somewhere right now at between 48 and 64. I think he'd be a good player, someone that we can, over time, by the time he gets to his, I would say probably his, before he's 18, I think he'll probably be somewhere around that 80 mark. His potential is 94, so he's definitely gonna be a player that we can really do something with there. We can have a couple years with him, and then he'll probably eventually want to go back home and play in the Premier League there. And eventually, I mean, we do have a couple of U.S. players that we're going to be looking at. I'm currently looking at right now that we want to sign to, because they've got some good players. I think midfielders and stuff like that. But like I said, we're looking for some backs, because we really need some help in the defensive part of it. A lot of our backs are getting older, and we need that youth there. Jamie Ward, another one of those guys there. Take a look there, 63 up to 87 is his potential. And so we signed a couple of those guys there, as you see, and we'll see how those pan out here. And eventually we'll try to get some of those guys onto the team, with the exception of the ones that are 15. Of course, 15 years of age, you can't play just yet. Not until you're 16 that you can be recruited to the senior team. But for the time being, right now, they're just with our youth academy. We'll take a look at Toronto now. It's coming up next here, and this is the third and final game of this episode. As we take a look, Toronto's right now 23 points there, and they recently just lost to the New York Red Bulls there 1-0 there at home. So Toronto's going to be really looking for a chance to try to get a hunt there, especially with Impact Montreal, which they were right behind them just before the start of this episode. They've kind of slid back now. Now they're number 8 in the East there. So they're here at Children's Mercy here today, and see the top scoring teams in Sporting Kansas City right there. 35 goals so far here this season, as we've just been killing it here. Kind of wish it was like that in real life right now. Kansas City's really been struggling here in real life you've been following MLS, and yeah, I know last, or at least when this episode is being recorded here on the 12th of August, they just recently just won their game, so I'm really happy they're starting to win some games here. But you know, there's still plenty of soccer left. You know, things can turn around. You know, the top of the leaderboard there can start dropping, and KC, you know, I think in years past, at least I've been talking a lot. Some people have been mentioning that usually this is the time of year where things get ramped up and they start winning some goals, start playing that good soccer there, and things start turning their way. So they still got a chance there. If they can get one of those top 6 positions there, they'll be in the playoffs, and from there, you know, anything's possible in the playoffs. You start playing really, really good, and just really, you know, wanting that chance to get to the MLS Cup final. So there you see Toronto's their lineup there. Our lineup's pretty much the same. We didn't really change too much there. Guys, with of course Graham, he played in the last game there against Real Salt Lake, and I believe he's in this one too. But Espinoza here, as you see here, 5 minutes into the game here, Espinoza going in there for the goal. He gets it in there, and that is a beautiful one there. We have not seen Espinoza, or excuse me, Gutierrez, not Espinoza, Gutierrez scoring there. Actually Espinoza either. We haven't seen either one of those two score here for last couple of matches here, but it's nice to see that they get that one in there. Nice one back on the net, and Sporting Kansas City now leads this one 1-0 here at Chosen Mercy. And this crowd was rocking. They were just really behind this club, and really just like in real life, just really give them the love and support there for their team, as Gutierrez gets his 5th goal of the season. So now 16 minutes into the game, we'll see now here Gorso here setting this one up here, and we'll see this one. Oh, that one just goes over the pole there. Nemo can't believe it, and just puts just too much in that one there. I think he should have passed that one, because I think what's name was just a lot more closer and had a better angle at it. Russell did there. As we'll see, that one goes over the wall, or over the netting there, as that's just a little too much there for the player there for Toronto. 28 minutes now into the game here. We'll see here again. And Toronto here being aggressive, and they get this one in there. They tie this one up here now. 1-1 here. Nice job there as they get the goal, and they're able to tie this up. Beautiful shot there. Nothing much we could do on that one there. That's pretty much a gimme. Take a look here at the replay there, and just look at that. Just defensively, just couldn't get there, and that was just a nice job of using that angle right there. And just Tim could not get that one. So Tim's not going to get a clean sheet in this one here today, as we come up short. But we still have an opportunity here now to win this one here at home against Toronto. So there you see there, and that's his 3rd goal of the season for Delhomme, as he and the Toronto team now ties this one up here now. 37 minutes here into the game. We'll see this one get kicked in there. That's going to be a nice one there, as Nemo gets a shot there. I believe that's him. And that is going to be, or no, Russell. Nice job there from Johnny Russell. It's hard to kind of tell what the numbers are when this camera's back that far there. But Johnny Russell gets this one in there. Nice job there, setting up Russell and getting that one in the back of the net. And Russell and KC are now back up here. Lead this one 2-1 here, as we'll see that one a replay there. And you see the coach, the manager there, loves what he is seeing there, as we'll see Russell now 5th goal of the season. He was red hot at the start of this, but since then he has been kind of ice cold. But now I think he's starting to find his spot here and where these goals are. And there you see a kick there. Beautiful shot. Nice job there, as KC gets another one there. This time it is Nemo, as he gets this one in there. It's now 3-1 here in Toronto. So a 2-goal lead here. That was just beautiful right there, setting this one up there. Nemo finding his spot there, finding the angle, getting the defender there out of place, and that puts Kansas City now back in the lead, or keeps the lead here for Kansas City. As we'll see here, Nemo now scoring 10 goals now here for the season. I believe he's one of the top 3 I think one of the top 3 players right now in double digits right now in goals this season. And as we'll see here, Sporting Kansas City goes into the half here, 2-goal lead here over Toronto, 3-1. As this is a beautiful game here. As now we start the second half here, 52 minutes now into the game here. We'll see there. We'll see. It's like a good, or I should say, Espinoza in a little trouble there. Smith, one of our young players, is playing midfield here today. As we'll see here, kick, and that's a nice deflection. But we try to get this one in there, and that one just gets knocked in there, just tipped in there. Beautiful job there. As that one, that was very, very sloppy. I will say that the most. But hey, we'll take it as Gutierrez gets this one here. Take a look at the replay here. Look at that one. Just defend it. Then we tried to knock it in there. Couldn't get it in there. And then Gutierrez like, yep, I'll just tip this one in there. Not much anyone can do. And that was pretty much it. As Gutierrez gets goal number 6 now here this season. As KC now leads this one 4-1. So nice job there from Gutierrez. Move on now to the 65th minute. As Sporting Kansas City leads us by 3-goal lead. We'll see there. Oh, Nemo just puts too much on that one. Of course, he did have some tough defense there, as he was kind of there as a defending player right there is right up on him. Try to move this one around here. Espinoza here. Fine, going back to Son. Son goes in there, kicks this one in there, and that is going to be a goal. KC now leads it 5-1 here in this ball game here. You might as well put a fork in this one, ladies and gentlemen, because KC says this one is done. As KC, look at this right here, just a great job moving the ball around there. Find this, yeah, just look at that, just beautiful. And like I said, I've been doing a great job here, taking my time, finding those open guys there, and not just trying to fire it in whenever. Just kind of move it around. Just make the defender move himself around. Find those guys that can sneak in there and just to tap it in. And that's exactly, in this case, we did a great job there. Now we'll see Gristrick here, Grostrick there. Hits that, gets that one to the open man. That is Nemo. Gets in there, and that is not going to be a goal there. They say it's offsides. As you see, the flag comes out there. Let's take a look exactly where it was at, and there it is. Yeah, Nemo out front there of his defender. Tough break there, but Sporting Kansas City, they end up winning this one here. Nice job there, 5-1 here at Children's Mercy, as they are doing a great job. They have only lost 1 game here so far this season, and that was early back in the season against Seattle. When we lost that one, I think it was a 1-0 game. So they have been looking very hot here at home, and of course now bring another 3 points there for themselves now. Well over 40 points now here in the Western Conference. As we'll take a look and see those numbers here in just a bit. But Sporting Kansas City, they're 5-1 is your final score. 12 shots for Sporting Kansas City, 3 shots there for Toronto. 7 shots on target there for Sporting Kansas City, 2 for Toronto. 53% of possession there to their 47. There you see tackles there, pretty even tackles there, but even though Toronto have 3 more tackles more than us. Fouls there, 3. No red cards, no yellow cards, thank goodness. We have not showed up on those since early in the season. But offsides there, KC got 1, and corner kicks 1 apiece there for Toronto. So like I said, I am going to start bump up the difficulty here. I think the next one is professional. I think I'm playing semi-pro, but I think now we're going to play professional. Just like I said, we're not going to move up the difficulty up too much. We're not going to go from semi-pro to world class or anything like that. I'm just going to take my time and just learn how to play, because you know, I think to me each of them have something different. I've been moving sliders around to make it more difficult for myself, and I think I'm just going to do that again here, especially for I think it's professional. I think it's the next one up. So play that and just go from there and just see how things go, because I have been moving the sliders here to make it more difficult for me, but I think with the extra training I've been doing in the game, I think it's been really helping me out. Now for the golden I should say supporter shield here, the Columbus Crew, we play them here pretty soon. I think that's going to be a really interesting game, because that right there is going to decide who's going to have the supporter shield. They have 40 points right now, and they lead the Eastern Conference. As you take a look, the worst team there is Orlando City. All right, so we got a game coming up here with the New York Red Bulls here, and of course, I believe we're not going to talk too much. We're not going to talk any trash about them. We're just going to talk about our players here, how well they've been doing, and you know, talk about one of our guys there, Nemo. We could talk about him, Gorso. I mean, really, all the guys on the team have been really doing great there, especially defensively. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and we're going to praise the Red Bulls here, because the Red Bulls have been... actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and talk about one of their players, I believe. And looks like, yeah, we're going to praise one of their top scorers there. And so coming up in the next episode here, you'll see here we'll be playing against the New York Red Bulls. We are in the middle of the transfer window, and we will have a special Cauldron episode talking about what we did in the transfer window up to this, because like I said, we have a couple guys. Zusi is one of those guys that we're kind of he does have some offers up for him that he's been offered to, and like I said, if they're, you know, I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to sell him so we can get some cash, and then maybe bring in, with that cash, bring in some younger players with the transfer window within MLS, because there's a lot of good MLS young stars out there that we could go after and do something with. But yeah, that's going to be in the Cauldron episode. This episode is going to wrap up here as we get ready to play against the New York Red Bulls here in the month of July. So we're in the transfer window. A lot of things going on here, and we'll talk about more about that in the Cauldron episode. So definitely come on back here for the next episode, episode 12, as we will have the Red Bulls game there, and of course we'll have our rival FC Dallas coming up here towards the end of the month there in here on Sporting Kansas City Manager Career Mode here on FIFA 19. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you guys enjoyed today's episode, and don't forget to follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Links are down below in the description. Definitely check those out. And like I said, I have been moving. I am going to bump up the difficulty on here, because I have noticed it's been getting a little too easier. But like I said, I don't want to move up the difficulty up too much here. You know, trying to take little baby steps here, because I'm still, like I said, there's still things I'm still trying to learn here. I know the timing's going to be a little off to set up things there, and I just kind of want to adjust to that slowly and gradually. So maybe hopefully by we get to FIFA 20, which will be another month or so here, we'll be able to play, you know, we'll just start off with you know, world class or whatever. So but if you guys, again, if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Remember, all videos all summer long will be a part of the YouTube premieres here on the channel, and you guys can follow us that way by hitting the bell notification, so you guys will be notified when this video of this series or any other series here on the channel is uploaded. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.